Okay, what is everybody? And today we're back again with another video, and as you guys probably noticed, I was gone last week, but I am back now, and it seems like I came right, or was gone, right in the middle of a new clue being dropped uh, from EW about potentially a new DLC with the clue being confirmed and we even getting a new clue. So if you haven't noticed, on Latent Lakes, if you go to, where is it now? This lookout tower right over here, you will find a gourd, I think that's how it's pronounced, in the top. That's hollowed out, sitting next to some spirit cans, which are supposed to be representing sprite cans. But just to stream now, they did say that we should look a little bit more closely, kind of, at how it's represented, why it's there, and obviously they had their jokes about like, oh, the next DLC is going to be coded. It's going to be, ooh, a piebald. It's going to be um all this and that. So not really much other helpful information, but obviously I wanted to think about some of this stuff, especially what Megal's post yesterday with her saying that we should think about what if Latent Lakes is the clue. Now, I went into the chat there in the Call by Clues chat, had a look through there, saw what people were kind of what their first reaction was, and a lot of people, which I was quite interested in, connected Latent Lakes with water. Now, it's not the first connection I personally made. I actually wasn't sure what I thought. I was just confused. I was like, huh? What is Latent Lakes and and the gourd have in common? So I started doing some research, started doing some idea looking on Wikipedia and all that stuff. But first thing that shot into my mind when you all said water and the gourd can contain water, so obviously it has to do something with water, especially with her saying that for the next clue we'd have to dive a little deeper. That all kind of has a touch with water. So what if the next DLC has something to do with waterfowl, or maybe remodeling the idea of waterfowl, or maybe having a waterfowl orientated map, which I know a lot of you wanted. A lot of you, once the duck survey came out early this year, a lot of people were kind of requesting a waterfowl map, or a map with a lot of small game animals such as pheasants, ducks, potentially different rabbits, and all that kind of stuff. So it seems like a lot of people want it, and a lot of people are interested in going that kind of direction of a map. So why not? It ties Latent Lakes, it ties the gourd together, it ties both of these clues together, and it's thinking a little bit outside of the box, because obviously you have to find a way to connect, well, water. I think you get the point there, but that's an idea. I personally don't think that that's actually the answer, but it could very well be what we are looking for, and who knows, maybe that is what we're even looking at for the next map. Now, this was not the only idea. The first thing people actually said right when the gourd came out, they were like, oh, Africa map, Asia map, because those are where the gourd has its ties to. There's two subspecies of the gourd, well, subspecies in the plants region, with one coming from Asia and one coming from Africa. Now, I'm going to think about Latent Lakes a little bit more broad, because if she says specifically think about the map, the first thing that comes to my mind there is location. And where is Latent Lakes located? It is located in the United States of America. So if we even look real quick, you can see here, it's specifically shown on the West Coast, but it doesn't really matter. It's in North America here. And according to a recent study, gourds in the United States have its origins based on the DNA profiling and DNA sampling, that it comes from Africa. Now, in 2005, the same study or similar study was done as well, where it was thought that most of them actually came from Asia. But I'm gonna go with the idea of the most recent kind of turn of events of what what science now kind of thinks today, in today's era, rather than what they thought in 2005. I just wanted to quickly mention that in case people were doing the same research and only found the 2005 study. Now, the one that I'm referring to now actually hasn't been published yet fully as far as I could read into it, but those were kind of the first findings that they were discussing currently. So Africa. Gourd is used in Africa, especially in the way that it's represented on latent lakes, as something with which you can hold water, seeds, or items in a similar manner to that. So, oh, that was a terrible shot. So, what about a Africa 2.0 map? It ties again both things together. We have the African tie with the gourd, with the DNA ties there. Now, it is thinking outside the box. It's not the first connection that I think a lot of people would make in that sense. Plus, it's backed up by a different source as well with the DNA profiling. Again, you could go in the same direction with Asia, but I'm going to stick with Africa now, because I know a lot of people wanted it. If you ask people nowadays, what are the main maps that we'd say? We'd have the waterfowl map, which I said is my first idea, or is one of my first ideas. Second one is Africa, and the third one is a North American map with whitetail deer, or just any map with whitetail deer on it. And what would I like to see on an Africa map personally, from my opinion? Let me know what you guys think as well, because obviously I want your input. That's why I'm making this video. I want to kind of spark your guys' ideas, make you guys think in a little bit of a different direction, and just kind of look at my viewpoint on it and tie yours as well together. So I'd like to see, absolutely love to see zebras, and I'd love to see, I'd love to see greater kudus. I know some people are going to say, oh, we already have kudus, but greater kudus, look at the pictures, compare them on Google, and you will see that there is a difference between the two. They are not the exact same. They are bigger, and yes, they do look decently similar, but they are still different animals. So I'd love to see that, and I know a lot of people would love to see it as well. If I could wish for one more thing, it'd be either giraffes or elephants. I think one of those two would be absolutely crazy to see, and I would be very, very hyped to see that on an Africa map. I don't think it's going to happen, but if it does happen, I think it would be great, and it would be something really, really cool. Moving on from that, forgetting very quickly about Africa and sticking to latent lakes. Again, thinking about Asia. We could see an Asian map. I don't know what we'd see on it. I haven't done the research on that yet. Mainly because I think it's rather a little bit more unlikely as of what I'm kind of seeing right now. It could still be a fact, so I don't want to completely erase that idea, but for now, I'm going to throw it out. Now, Mexico was another one that people are kind of leaning towards or thinking towards. I want to throw Texas in there as well again, because it's a region where there's a lot of animals that are not necessarily only in America, and animals have been put in there and brought in there from foreign countries. So we could have actually quite a good wild mix-up of animals on a Texas-based map. Again, the whole latent theme would fit. It'd be obviously in America, in North America. The gourd, I'm not sure. It might be planted there, but that's another idea I'd like to see, and it kind of ties in with the number 3 of what most people want to see, which is a white-tailed deer map. And Texas has white-tailed deer map, and they also have desert mule deer, which I know that a couple of people would want to see on there too. What is it going to be? I have no idea. I just wanted to say and put that out there. It's also not confirmed, actually. I want to say that this is going to be a new map. It seems most likely. I know. That's also the first thing I thought when I saw it. I was like, okay, we're getting a new map. It kind of seems the right time of year as well for it. But I wanted to put it out there. It could also be a DLC in terms of a weapon pack. It could also be a DLC of just a new animal being added to another reserve, because that is something people have asked for as well in the past. But I don't think it fits to the map, because the most requested map for a new animal would be Medved, and I just don't see the tie between Latent Lakes, the gourd, and Medved. I don't see it. Maybe I'm missing something completely, but I haven't heard anybody say that they saw that kind of connection, so I'm just going to throw it out there. But again, this video was more kind of to throw the facts out there, me talking a little bit about what I want to see, what I think, and to spark your guys's sense of looking into the idea and seeing maybe a different side to the story. If you want to discuss with more people, make sure to join the official Discord or in my Discord. I'd love to talk with you guys above it. I'd love to talk with you guys about it in the actual Call of the Wild chat. I think it would be awesome. I'd love to hear your guys' idea. Love to hear your support or your input. So comment down below. I will try and answer everybody. And hopefully we can find some more clues in the future if there are more. And maybe we can even solve this one before we get the actual trailer. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please do definitely make sure to smash that like button. And if you're new around here or you just haven't done so yet, please do make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you're always notified when I upload new videos or I live stream. But with that being said, have a good day. Bye bye and peace.